Turbo! What's up, Alex?
Hey, Turbo fans.
Turbo
What's going on,
fans.
Teddy?
Not too
We got
much.
some we got some news. This isn't our normal video
Nope.
schedule or anything.
We're breaking from Nintendo
Um,
November
but
for a minute.
actually, yeah, actually, you should go watch Mario Galaxy. That just got put up. So,
Yeah.
yay! But no, we want to do a little video because we got some news today that affects both me and Teddy here.
Definitely. And
So,
probably some of you guys out there as
um,
well.
yeah, probably some of you guys. So Teddy, you wanna take it away? Wanna
Put me on the
share the
spot.
news?
Yeah, in case you haven't heard, the folks over at Classic Game Room are shutting down. Very good folks and big inspiring factors for Alex and I in our own video reviews. And they just put out some of the greatest content and just, yeah, one of my favorite go-to channels here on YouTube.
Yeah, it's super sad. I've been watching Classic Game Room since I've been on YouTube. So,
Yeah, I think they were definitely a
it's really
reason
sad to see him go.
why I use my channel for like the things that I started using it for. Now, to be clear,
I mean,
what was that?
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just going to clarify about this. You know, they are ceasing production, you know, like on their weekly schedule. But Mark is still going to be around, and Derek, you know, he plans to do something similar. We just don't know yet, and we don't know all the details. But we know for a fact that, as you know, an online, I guess, market, CGR is done post 2015.
Yeah, I don't know. I just got this, because I just got home a little while ago and I saw this news, and it's just, I don't know. It's just, it just really got me down.
I mean, I know how you feel. When I first heard it, I was just very much in shock. Like, how could this happen? Like, CGR could
Yeah.
easily go another 15 years. I could watch Mark till I die. Um, but at the same time, I respect where he's coming from. And, you know, when I look at something like reviewing video games, I would want to look at it as a hobby, too, and
Yeah.
not as a career that I have to put out like 5, 6 videos a week. So, I mean, I see where he's coming from, and I see why he's taking this route.
No, like best the mark. Like, I'm not trying to say like, hey, you should keep going. You know, if he thinks this is the time for it to stop, and he should move on. Go, that's his, that's him, and it's his life. But it's just super sad to see it go because it was just such a huge inspiration, and
Yeah, absolutely.
and I've watched it grow, over all these years. So
Yeah, he's definitely grown a signature style. Now he did start alluding to something in some of his earlier videos that I think has kind of also facilitated this decision. That being the corporate demise of the game reviewing, you know, as an entity on YouTube. You know, where does it fit in the market? And with all the stringent copyright rules, especially with the modern generation of consoles, I don't want to spit any names out, but there are several that make this a hassle for everyone else. That sort of led, you know, towards this decision of getting off YouTube. I mean, why risk, you know, putting out another video if you compromise your whole channel and for his channel, he's got like thousands of videos. I don't even know the number.
it's crazy.
It's amazing. There's
I mean,
years on there that you can't watch if you don't look for it specifically.
yeah, I mean, he's had that channel going since like 2008, and he's put out like I would say on like average he put out like 3 or 4 videos a week. So that's a lot. That's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to lose.
Definitely. So, I mean, I understand that. As long as, you know, those videos are intact somewhere for us to see because they have a
Yep.
very good, like, archival style, like, you know, for history of game reviewing and also for games, you know, that may not be publicized elsewhere. You know, Mark has brought out the best in gaming since its inception.
So
It's
I
crazy.
would. It's crazy, and like even if those videos are gone, which hopefully will never happen, but you never know. But I would advise for everyone to go out and try to buy some CGR merch.
Do it while you can because they're
Yeah, do it
taking
while you can.
the shop
It's
down here.
Yeah, it's gonna be gone soon, so you better go get your hands on some merchandise
Yeah.
before you miss out.
Ultra rare, complete in box. No, I'm just messing.
I don't know, man. It just sucks because like I mean, I couldn't even imagine like starting reviewing without Classic Game Room. Like I don't know, it's just such a big inspiration to me.
All right, so what do you take the most out of Classic Gamer? Why are they maybe your favorite or one of your favorites here on YouTube?
I think what started like what really hooked me to Classic Game Room, and especially to Mark, in particular, is just the style in which he reviews everything. Because it's very rare that Mark ever said the game was terrible, or he ever bashed the game for this or that. Usually he bases his review around fun.
Hmm.
And that's kind of like how I like seeing the games anyway. If it's fun, it's worth it, right?
Yeah,
So yeah,
absolutely.
so like that's always something that I always took away from it, and his personality in the videos and how he had fun with it, and that's something that always inspired me whenever I started making my own videos.
That's definitely a good aspect is that he focused on the positives and he was very positive in his reviews. Even if, he is a bit cynical, everybody should be.
Yeah,
All the same, he has fun with it. Like you said, I mean, you see him busting out flamethrowers and, hitting all the citizens or whatever it is, something crazy. And he's honest. You don't see a lot of honesty in game journalism, especially, with how dark it is in these, this whatever this inception of video game industry is now. He was like the beacon of hope. He was someone for video game enthusiasts or maybe people who are just getting into collecting to really look up to. And also, he has like a very big film style. I don't know if others know this, but he actually filmed several documentaries, even in the post Game Room period, which was 1999 to 2000. Speaking of which, he was one of the first people doing video game reviews on the internet.
oh
So
yeah,
back when we all used dial-up, if you were
yes.
born at that time.
Suck it, angry video game nerd. It's a game room.
Yeah, CGR man, they took the race, and they took it by storm. And I mean that would have been something to see the game room back then on the internet. Like I don't know the full details, but it sounded awesome.
Yeah.
Um, but like I was saying, he definitely uses some film elements even in his reviews, even if they are just shortened like 5 minute things. You can tell he's a jack of the trade, I guess.
hmm
So
And I see, and I know you draw a lot of, or not really draw a lot of, but like you really like the game room style back in like 2000 and stuff. Like,
oh yeah, sitting in front of the TV playing a game together. I mean that's how it should be. That's the
yeah,
classic game room.
yeah, yeah.
Although classic game room is still classic. They both have their advantages. Yeah, definitely. And they were, especially Mark was a big inspiring factor. Just at a time where I just didn't know what was going on in my life. We call this the post college uncertainty era. But when I had seen that, I saw something to motivate me, to do something, with myself and to just to pursue something that I'm passionate about, and he brought that out in me. So I mean, I'm really thankful for that.
Yeah. I don't know. Classic game room to me, what I think also what's really drawn me close over these years is like how many times I've like watched the show and I found this great game, and then I go out and I pick it up and it's just like one of the best things I've ever played. Like that's happened so many, I can name multiple times when that's happened. Uh, it's just, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, for the collector, there's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff they shed light on that you may otherwise never have heard about. And if you go to the Classic Game Room website, they have everything all organized so
Mhm.
that you can discover libraries from different games and actually see what people have to say about it. You can have your own account and submit community reviews. You can even create a page for a game that doesn't exist. Their website alone is just, an achievement. And I don't want to see that go down either.
See, I was bringing that up. Did he mention anything about the website going down or anything, or the community? Because I really hope the community doesn't go away.
He was saying that the social aspects are going to stay on the website. With regards to the merchandise aspect, I guess that's
Yeah,
going down.
the
And
game
we
stuff
don't
too.
know all the details at this moment. But he did sound a bit concerned about it when I was reading the forum posts.
Yeah,
All
So
the same, like I mean, I would be more than willing to support that should he decide to keep it up, and
so
uh, and definitely follow him. I mean, at this stage, you should definitely go check out Classic Game Room Mark, and you'll definitely find something that's up your alley because he's a man of all trades. He can appeal to almost anyone as long as you're not like the most stern person ever who's like a brick. As long as you're not a brick, then you're good.
yeah. Oh yeah, see, yeah, and and like I was saying, like, what I love, I think most about the show is just finding those, like those little surprises, you know, where Mark, would review something that just seemed out of nowhere, then you watch it and it looks like the coolest thing ever, and then you go check it out, you
And he
know.
does a great job at really showing off those key moments in games, like especially the montages. He throws together these montages of games, and he throws in this soundtrack, like it's that's totally opposite of what you might expect to
Oh,
hear in the game. It's classic. It's so
I
funny.
think one of my favorite ones, I think it was in the Monster Hunter review that they did for Monster Hunter Try.
Mm.
He did a really cool one in there. That that I can remember, but I don't know. I don't know how many episodes of that show I've watched, and it just made me smile in some aspect.
That is really the takeaway point, at least for me, especially, is that I come out of there watching a review and I know I'm going to laugh somewhere, and just have a good time. So I mean, I'm glad that he's been here for us and that he's shown light on a culture that's so often about just exploiting, whatever it is, the monetary gains and whatever. He keeps it real.
Okay, yeah. So how do you feel about Undertow and its departure and stuff? We should talk
I've
about Undertow a
I've
little bit
had
here.
my moments of not being totally thrilled with them.
I think we all have.
um, you can see that in some of their videos. They're the dislike bar is totally out of proportion sometimes. Now there are several reviewers that that comprise Undertow, and most namely as of late has been Derek. And
So
Derek is good. I mean, he's been there from the start,
yeah,
but
it's been Derek. Like whenever I think Undertow, I just think Derek usually. Like
I
he's
mean,
the.
there were several others. There was even a girl there at one point.
Oh yeah, she did a few good videos. I remember watching some of her RPG stuff.
I think there was two girls. There's one on a channel called CGR Overtow, and no, I'm not joking.
Really?
Yes,
I've never heard of that.
yes, there's the thing.
Who did the This Day in Gaming stuff?
What is
Uh,
that? I'm not
uh,
familiar with it.
on This Day in Gaming, it was on the main Lord Carnage page. Sorry, it's our channel and stuff.
Hmm.
It was go look that up. It was a show where like on certain dates during the year, she would talk about what happened this day, back in the day.
Oh, she wasn't the girl that appears in like the classic game room ones, is she?
I don't know.
Me neither. But that sounds cool. I'll check it out.
It's been so long.
Yeah,
So.
there's a lot of cool stuff on the Classic Game Room channel. There's all types of stuff. I think he has interviews on there. He interviews Mohammed from Qatar, who donates him like a million games.
I always loved his videos where he goes to like the pinball convention and stuff.
Yeah,
Those are always fun. And then the ones where he like compares the like different cases of like new and old games and stuff.
yeah. Even the case reviews, like he's just so funny. He's got his head in the right place. He knows what deserves to be reviewed, right?
Yeah.
I would say some of my favorites, maybe like just some classic ones that are jumping out at me. There's one he did recently. It's called like Necronomicon for the Sega Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a pinball game, a home pinball game, and it's got like a soundtrack. I forget. It's by like a heavy metal band or something, and he's just rocking out with Derek playing like the Guitar Hero controller.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun. There are several others, even like the Nintendo 64 transfer pack, where he's got like his puppet chicken high on coke.
Jesus.
Jesus, the coked up chicken. Reviewing a controller pack, and it's hilarious. When I had first seen it, I was like, "What is this even?" I'm here. I'm here right now watching this. It was too surreal, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been such a good time over the years. I mean, I got into him around like 2012-ish.
Mm-hmm.
The first video review I had seen, I think, was like the Ocarina of Time 3D review, and then from there I watched the Ocarina of Time review, and I saw like Mark bashing it, saying that Cosmic Carnage is better, and it was great. It was a great time, and that's probably what really pulled me in. Do you remember your first video from them, or one of the first ones that you'd seen?
Fighters Mega Mix for the Sega Saturn.
All right. I don't
Yeah.
think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's one of his older ones, but I was, because I'm a pretty big Sega nerd, so I was, so I was like, I wonder if anybody has, a review of this game that I've never heard of, Fighters Mega Mix, which is like Virtua Fighter and a bunch of other series kind of mashed together.
Hmm.
And then I saw he had one, and I watched it, and I got hooked in, and from there I watched a bunch of his other videos, like his GoldenEye review, and like stuff like that, and I just got hooked.
Yes, definitely. Um, and even with his website, he really encourages others to be a part of the community, to leave their own reviews, and
Mm.
start reviewing games. I mean, just do it because you love it, and that's the big thing, is he shows his love through the medium, and he's just a great figure for the community to have.
Oh,
So
I mean, I know personally, if I didn't share some of my videos on the CGR website, I know I would have not gotten as many views or whatnot that I did get.
hell, I wouldn't have
On some of
known
those.
you exist. I would never have found you if it weren't for the Classic Gamer website and the video sharing feature. I mean, he's just done so much for this community, and he's really built up a positive atmosphere for it. So, I mean,
Oh,
a big shout outs to Lord Carnage.
Lord Carnage to Wind Squid to Dr. 8-Ball or whatever his name is.
Yeah, all of them. They've all done work.
Now,
So everyone at
what's
CGR.
what's going to happen to Viral Dog? That's the question.
Yeah, they'll probably stay. I wouldn't doubt it. Maybe the Viral Dog channel will take over. Viral Dog reviews.
CGR Garage. I'm pretty sure that's what's out, right?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, man, I don't even know. Like looking back, there's so many great, I don't know, videos and times I remember having with Classic Gamer.
It has been a great time, and if you haven't checked them out already, do so now.
Oh, there's tons of videos. You're not good. Like you were gonna have like you were not gonna be able to watch all those videos, in like 5 years. You're gonna be able to, there's so much to watch.
And there's so much to discover too. I mean, there's been, like you said, there's a lot of gems that I found out about thanks to that channel. So definitely a good reason to go over there.
What's one of your biggest memories of like a game that you found through Classic Gamer?
I found the Dark Spire for the Nintendo DS because of one of his top 10 countdowns. He gave it the Game of the Year of 2009. I actually didn't get very far into the Dark Spire, but I did appreciate it for what it was, and for what I had it for. I also found out about Tokyo Beatdown, which is another DS game. That one's a lot of fun. They're both by Atlas, and that's a cool little tidbit.
I'd say the two that I got from the show were probably Nier. Because Nier, at the time it was released, it got really bad reviews from everybody else. And then Mark was like, "It's the best game like I've played all year," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what?" And then then I went and checked it out. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And then also Skylanders. I would have never given Skylanders a chance if Mark didn't show the fact that the game is pretty fun. Despite it being for kids and whatnot.
Yeah.
So those are two that I've always kind of held close. I was like, thank you, Mark, for showing these games.
Yeah, really. I mean, even another one, and this is another thing about that video aspect. I found out about Excitebot's Trick Racing through his review of the Wii U. He showed off a footage of him playing the review, and the like to dislike bar. There's two people who disliked it. Who would dislike this?
Funny.
It was hilarious, and that's a good game. I like Excitebots, even if I don't play it that much.
Yeah, I got that game. I think it's fun.
It is fun. He knows what's fun, and that's the big thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I would have known some Sega games, Dreamcast games with him. I wouldn't have been playing like a Gigawing and stuff.
Oh yeah,
class.
I wouldn't own a Genesis Truxton or a Dreamcast if it weren't for Mark. Now I still have to get the Vectrex, but that'll be something. He's probably one of the only people who knew about a Vectrex.
Oh man, he showed that thing off for a while too.
He still does.
Yeah. He still does. Those are some of my favorite videos of his too. Whenever he would start it up and he just starts up the Vectrex and a classic sound, and it's so I don't know. And then it's up and he plays Berserk or something.
Yeah, that's a really cool system. And even on his website, there's a couple free games that you can play. Not free isn't a bad thing, but ones that are inspired by classic games like Asteroids or what is the one? I guess Space Invaders. But they have that vector style look to them, and they're really fun. I mean, just like for silly, mindless entertainment. And they even have like a high score tab. So if you have a user account and you play the game, you could play for a high score. On the best ever of Classic Gamer. I have a couple high scores on there, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just so many. Like I just want to go back now and watch a bunch of his old videos. I love the making of Classic Game Room videos.
Yeah,
that he did. Those are awesome. I love those too.
he does a lot of cool ones too, like just not reviews, like
it's like
picking up a Sega Saturn, right?
Yeah, or like I think he did one where he was just like picking tomatoes, and like was outside with his dog, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I think I remember.
Stuff like that. Or whenever he had that one DS game that came with the robot dog, I forgot what it was, and he kept doing videos with that and stuff. It's just I don't know. There's so many fun videos like that.
Yeah.
And and like CGR has some of those too. Like I like some of the ones, like some of the more creative ones that Derek did over the years. Oh, over there too. So.
Yeah, definitely a great outlet for personality and style. Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah, I guess pretty much this video is just like a thank you and farewell to the.
Yeah, it's been a great run. We salute you over at Classic Game Room, and we'll be supporters, and we'll do our best to carry the torch.
The turbo torch.
Yes. And we'll be on an eternal markathon until days go by.
So I want to, because I don't know who's going to be watching this video. So, but I want to, if you do watch our channel, or you come across this video and you're a big fan of Classic Gamer, or or you even watch them, to like some capacity, just a little fun thing here. I want you to comment a nice video that you've, always remembered over the years.
That's very thoughtful. Yes, absolutely. Share your memories with CGR, and if not, let us know that you're going to start.
Yeah.
That's it. Big honors. Shout outs. Mark Bustler, you True Kong, Turbo Kong.
Turbo. Mark, you're always welcome at the Turbo Zone. I mean, yes. I don't know if you'll get this memo, but
you can own a property share of the Turbo Zone. We'll give you one. We'll give you 10.
You can move the Intergalactic Space Arcade to the Turbo Zone.
Yes,
we will allow that.
We have lasers.
We have plenty of lasers.
Yes. That is incentive. Anyways, thank you. Thank you all for watching. And let us know what you think. And honors go out to.
We'll see you guys in the rest of Nintendo November.
Yes, we will resume Nintendo November after these messages.
Turbo Zone.